Hi, welcome to David's Art Gallery. Look at this. How beautiful are these? And every single one is completely and utterly unique. But better than that, completely and utterly achievable. How wonderful are these? Now, if you've ever watched paint pouring and thought, what a waste of paint, because you get a lot over the edges, let me tell you, that's about to change, because we've been bringing you resin shows with jewellery bezels. Imagine using that waste paint inside one of those bezels with your resin over the top. Absolutely stunning. We're going to inspire you as we go through this show. And what I love is that we've got lots of different mediums for you. So we've got the all-in-one paint, we've got handy, we've got the crackles on, and David is going to take you through lots and lots of different techniques that you can do with these paints. And I love this particular paint from Cadence, which is the all-in-one pouring paint, because it's pre-mixed. So it's pre-mixed with your pouring medium. It's got the silicone oil in there that create the cells. So get yourself a cuppa, sit back and be prepared to be amazed by what paint pouring can bring into your creativity. Because I was like, not sure it's for me. We did it at Cadence. So when we first went to Cadence, there was a lovely lady there that taught us called Gulan, and she called us all round her desk, and she did what they call a dirty pour. Excuse me. And a dirty pour is where they pour all the different colours into a cup, put the canvas on top, flip it, and then lift the cup. And then all this paint just expands. And then she got a blowtorch and went like that, and all these cells appeared. By the time I sat down at my desk, there was already a blowtorch ready to be delivered to my house. Because I fell in love with the technique, and I think you will too. I'm sorry, David, can you just do the introduction?
Of course,
I need to just get rid of this tickle.
Yes, 100%.
Is that all right? Thank you.
So we are going to be taking you through, good morning, everybody. We are going to be taking you through an hour of paint pouring, crackle mediums, Cadence handy lacquer. There's loads to explore during this show. So as Mel was saying, it's going to be very colourful, very vibrant. Everything you see featured behind us is achievable. Anybody can do it. It's something for everyone, and that's what I love about this. Now, paint pouring traditionally is you got to mix loads of different mediums together to create the solution. None of that has to be accounted for this. It's all pre-mixed and it's a kit to get you going. We're going to share the details of the kit in just a few moments' time, because before we get into it, I do need to share with you how you actually shop here at live shopping at Highlight Crafts, because it's incredibly simple, super easy, and also as well, welcome to the show lots of new friendly faces who have joined us throughout our fabulous event yesterday evening, which was wonderful. Thank you for taking part. If you came to us through seeing that event being promoted out on social media, then welcome to the club. It's absolutely brilliant. And this is a great show to introduce you to, because it's great variety. So if you are curious as to how to actually place your orders and shop with us here at Highlight Crafts, this is how it works. It's super simple, incredibly easy. All you need to do is, with the details displayed on your screen, whether you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, there will be an item code, and it will always start with the word shop, followed by the word that's appropriate or applicable to that product. So for example, for your pouring paints, it's shop bundle. Now, if you joined us on Facebook or Instagram, they're two of our both social media pages. Quite simply in the comments section, type shop bundle or shop whatever that product is, and it will add it to your basket for you. Now, as soon as that's added into your basket, it will allocate, of course, on the website, but what it will do is it will also send you a direct message on that social platform. Now, in that message that you receive from us at Highlight Crafts, it will say thank you for shopping with us. It will have your reservation and a link. Now, all that you need to do is click on the link that we have sent you, and that will redirect you to the website, where you can then find your order with all of the items filled in your basket. But just before, of course, you check out that order and make it yours, you need to log into your account, okay? Your Highlight Crafts account is a really important part of the process. You get discounts off every single item on the show when you make sure you're logged in, and you get points, and you get free postage when you spend £35 and over once those discounts are taken off. So there's lots to take part in during the shows.
Thank you for that, darling.
Not at all.
Do you want to go and carry on getting ready?
Yeah, I'll get some bits and bobs ready. Yeah, sure. In fact, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Come on, this side then.
I think I'm ready.
There we go.
There we go. Whoop.
Right.
Marbling.
Amazing. Right.
Marbling,
Absolutely
pouring.
amazing.
This is like the be all and end all when it comes to acrylic pouring. It's so easy. The price has come down for you.
$29.99 with the silicone oil.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Brilliant.
This bundle consists of 6 colours of Cadence all-in-one pouring medium. Now, when we say all-in-one pouring medium, what that means is the medium itself that creates a pouring paint is included within here. 50% of that is pouring medium. 50% of it is, of course, also your acrylic. Now, there is also then a partition of that formula, which is silicone oil already pre-built into that combination. So you don't need to mix anything else in here. But if you want to increase what we call cell diffusion or formulation in your pours, which is very clearly represented in this one here, where you've got all these fabulous cells forming of different pops of colour, then you add more silicone oil. And you can add that to the solution or to the surface once it's poured. And that is the bottle of silicone oil. It is vital in creating fabulous chameleon effects and lots of arrays of colour and forming cells, just like the ones you see here. But that's all in one bundle for you. You don't need to shop separately. It's all going to come in one parcel, but this is definitely the way to shop. It comes
Absolutely.
as a gift box.
It's brilliant. Absolutely
Look at
brilliant
that.
product.
I mean, from Cadence, and Cadence specialise in all things craft and paint and medium. And when it comes to paint pouring, it is it's the finest. The opacity of this paint is incredible. It's full coverage. Some pouring paints can be really sheer, almost liquid-like, but they separate and split, not giving you the correct formation. But we can play with the waste.
This is the waste bit. I mean, how beautiful is that? Imagine that in a piece of jewellery. I was just saying next door, because we were just teasing the show that was coming up. This in jewellery bezels is going to be unique.
Oh, well, yeah, die cut it.
A different one in every single...
You can cut it with scissors, your dies. You can do... You even cut it on the scan and cut, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Which is just brilliant. Please don't think that you're going to waste all the paint that comes off the sides, because you absolutely don't. In fact, let me just grab this canvas. This is one that we did on a retreat and cut out loads of butterflies. And then I got the ladies who came on the retreat to save all of their waste paint. I then cut out this butterfly, drew around it, just cut it with a pair of scissors. So the butterflies' bodies then were used, all that waste paint was used on those, on the back of those butterflies. How cool is that?
It's amazing. It looks incredible.
Also, what I found was on this one, it will stick to itself.
Yeah, it bonds.
It bonds to itself. So I just cut out the circle and the butterfly, went round with a permanent pen. Look how cool that is.
It's really interesting. And it just bonds to the surface. It will tack. If you lay pouring paints to pour, like say if you were to lay this, even though it's cured, if you were to push it against one of these, it would bond. It would bond to it.
Yeah.
It's a fabulous medium. Now to stop that from happening, you just aquastone it, just seal it in. Because of course it's a pouring paint. When it dries, it has that elasticity to it. So you can see it's got a stretch there as well. So you can see how I can run my finger underneath it and see it stretching. You can stitch with it, do appliques, do badges with this. It is unreal, but you need the full kit to be able to create what you see.
You do, absolutely. And that is an acrylic pour when it's dry. So when you pour, it's really glossy, isn't it?
Yes.
And then when it dries matte. But then you can go over with your aquastone. Look at the shine.
It's gorgeous.
It's amazing. So paint pour, leave it to dry properly. I mean, look at that. That on a, I mean, it's just stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, you can use aquastone, you can pour resin on top of them if you want to pour resin, mix in gilding flake with your aquastone, then paint it on. There's so many different effects. Now, during the show today, I'm going to show you the basics of how you work with your pouring paints, but also how you can do things like a silicone swipe. You can also do a chain pull, and we can do a direct pour as well. So there's lots of things to explore, and I'm going to show you how the crackles work too.
Oh, it's very exciting. Right, get yours in your basket, then you know that you've got it. Then you can sit back and watch the rest of the show. Shop bundle, $29.99. Can't believe we're including the silicone oil. That's great.
Bonus inside there, great saving, and you're getting your club discount as well. Fabulous deal. For anybody out there that's already got this kit, get it again whilst you've got it at a reduced cost, because you can stock up on that collection.
I'm having another one.
This as a Christmas present would be brilliant for anybody that maybe wants to go a little bit more expressive craft. This is a great way to do it. And also, it really doesn't take up much space. I mean, just whatever craft desk you work on to, put a tray there, or maybe a bin liner cut in half, anything like that, and just protect the table and just have fun. Just go for it.
I want to sand back my tables in my craft room because I don't spend much time in there now because I'm not at home very often. I want to sand them back and do a pour on top.
On tabletops, it looks great.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait till next summer though when I can do it outside.
Yeah, outside is good. Yeah.
I don't think my carpet would like that.
No.
Right, now then, next, Venetian touch. Now, we haven't really touched on this much at all, have we?
Well, this is the thing. We've only done a very few snippets of demos
brilliant,
with this.
though.
Yeah, and with the Venetian touch, what you essentially create is visualize the matte metallic pastes without being metallic. Okay, these are the acrylic version. Okay,
right.
So your matte metallic paste we brought to you, and they create this fabulous foam marbled finish with sheet metal because they've got that mica in. What these are is they're almost like a gel acrylic. Okay,
right.
The bundle price for this is phenomenal. You can still paste with this. You can still use it through a stencil as a neat color, but when you swipe them together, they do something magic. This looks like it's been varnished, okay? It's really glossy, really shiny and polished. Look at the light reflecting off of there. That's just by using a scraper. You keep working back and back and back with a squeegee or a scraper or a burnishing tool, and it polishes it up. Use a microfiber cloth and it literally buffs it up. You can use the back of a spoon and it literally polishes it all the way up. It's incredible. So you create what looks like Venetian tiles.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible. Absolutely unreal. Yeah, this is just an MDF board. We've got the MDF boards on the website. You can literally add this directly to it with a palette knife. Just keep scraping back and forth. And all I've done is add blobs of colour. Keep adding blobs of colour. Scrape again. Keep working into it. Keep polishing it.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
It's fabulous stuff.
I love that. Shop Touch, $19.99.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
I think these should be. I think this should be about $14.99 at least on their own. Yeah, I think they should be.
Brilliant.
And that was the original price. I mean, wow.
Shop Touch, $19.99. Don't miss out on those. I love that colour palette too.
Yes, it's
That'd
very
be
nice.
great in a bathroom, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's a colour palette that's really easy going, and as well, if you wanted to, you can tint them ever so slightly. Especially with ones here like your wax, which goes over the top just to seal it. You can add a tint of acrylic in there, and it will give it a slight haze as well.
Nice.
There's nothing stopping you from mixing a few acrylics together to make your own tones.
I like that. I'd pay that just for that wax.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, definitely.
Right.
Polishing wax is brilliant. You could do that on top of your acrylic pours as well.
Oh.
You just polish them.
Oh, you need that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Shop Touch, $19.99. Next, rice papers.
Rice papers. Now, we've got for you here a selection. I think there is a 7 in here, or is there 8? 6. So yeah, 8. 7. I can't count. But these rice papers, again, the final amount of the stock that we have left of these, they're all A3 in size. They're absolutely glorious. They're very regal designs. And of course, go think about putting all of your foiling on top of these as well and really amp them up. Look at that.
That's stunning, isn't it?
So you've got here, there.
Crinoline.
You've got the 3. Who is she?
She's in a crinoline dress.
A crinoline dress. Is that what that's called?
Crinoline, yeah.
Oh.
I love these 3.
These 3 ladies
you
that
could
lunch.
have a lot of fun. I want to put speech bubbles on them.
That's really funny.
Right, I know that's not appropriate for the beautiful artwork.
Can't believe you kissed him last night.
But I really did what?
He didn't know when you joking. Just don't tell him. There could be some funny conversations going on
That
in
could be
there.
brilliant.
It would be amazing. As well, you've then got the Masters paintings. Now these are like your really regal floral and fruit paintings. They are fabulous, really majestic. These with the crackle glaze over the top look phenomenal. They look like authentic old world paintings.
They do. They're beautiful.
Look at that, absolutely staggering.
That's my favourite, I think.
Decoupage adhesives to these onto large surfaces, onto fabric wear. Great in a picture frame or on a canvas. They are beautiful.
And these are from Cadence.
Yes, these are Cadence papers.
Now these should be $38.43. Okay, they're down to, that's ridiculous. $11.99. I'm saying that's ridiculous a lot today. I thought we had the deals on last night. It feels like they're all on today as well because we just had some cracking.
It's like the after party today.
It really is the after party. $11.99 is going to get you all 7. That's less than £2 each, and then you'll get your discount off that. They're gorgeous. Go and buy some really inexpensive frames.
You can't even buy unprinted A3 for that, and you buy unprinted for that. There you go.
I just said that. Brilliant. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? Right, next.
Lacquer paints. Now, these paints were what were called and introduced to you as a new generation paint from Cadence. These launched and debuted, I believe it was last year. It could have been the end of 2023, I believe, when we started introducing the colour palette. These are unbelievable. Now, each individual part is 250 mils, okay? So you're getting a litre of product here. The price is bonkers, but with these particular paints, I may have mentioned as well, when these first launched, they were £15 each.
They were.
You've got a wonderful colour selection. Now, what this is it's a self-levelling water-based gloss. So if you imagine crockery or porcelain plates where they've got a wonderful, really sleek, shiny enamel on the surface with no drip marks, no brush strokes, that's what this creates for you without using a kiln. So you eliminate that process, single brush strokes, it self-levels out, removes all of that area, and then it just gives you a really sleek, polished finish.
It is. If you imagine, or if you think about the door at Downing Street.
That's exactly what I think of.
Number 10 Downing Street, that's exactly the shine that you get with that. It is amazing.
Yeah,
paint.
it looks, and you can dip into
that
here,
real
you can dip
high
loads.
shine. It's enamel.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It literally is enamel, and it's fabulous. And I love these colours. You've got your purple in there, which is like a fuchsia. That teal's beautiful.
It's amazing.
You've got your orange in there, and that green.
The leaf green is it's gorgeous.
Glorious. Look at that. Now, should be £15 each, so you should be paying the best part of £60 for that. $19.99 today before your discount. If you've never tried this, I did one, didn't I, on an empty coffee jar.
Yeah, upside down.
Upside down. So I did it, cleaned the jar out, obviously took all the labels off, turned it upside down so the base was at the top, and then poured it, and it just dripped down. But when you turned it over, it looked like the drips were going up. And you were like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
And it was literally just turning it upside down. It's a brilliant product. Shop handy, $19.99. Right, David, let's talk Crackle.
Let's do it, okay. So Crackle mediums, we've got a few selections out here on the show for you. Of course, if the show was maybe 2 or 3 hours long, I'd be able to show all of them in demonstration. I'm going to focus on one particular set today just to showcase how quick and easy they are to use, but it kind of follows suit for all of them. This here is your spider crackles. Now you actually have inside here 4 different combinations. You've got transparent, you've got your antique brown, you've also got your pale blue, and you've almost got a mocha colour as well, which gives you like nice. A tanning to, of course, the crackle. These are all the transparent spiderweb crackle, and what that means is that when it... Did I say it? I said it. I thought I said it. No one else heard it. If you did, forget.
Don't crackle that.
Oh. Crackle medium. Okay. I can't say crackle anymore because I'm terrified. It's transparent, but it's got a slight stain to it. And what it does is it basically will go on.
That got worse.
It did get worse. So when it sits on the surface, for every single colour you've got a step 1 and a step 2, all right? All right? I'm trying to confirm I've said each. Got number 1 and number 2. And you can't use number 1 without using number 2, so you have to do them at the same time. Right.
Oh, breathe, Melanie.
Back in the room.
Oh, that's very funny.
Is that a really
Alice
good
Cooper
deal?
at the end. Mascara down my face.
Just told me it hurts.
Oh, mine does too. Right, come on.
Oh, right,
professional
okay.
Melanie.
Back in the room. It's Shop Spider. You're going to get step 1 for each and every one. So you actually get 4 bottles of step 1, and then you are, of course, going to get 4 of your step 2 as well. You've got the antique brown, the wonderful pale blue, and the mocha and transparent. They're all translucent, but of course, this one here will form directly transparent. It means you can rub gilding waxes into the crackles afterwards, but still see the paper underneath.
Fabulous, isn't it now? What a great deal. £20.99
I know.
for all of those.
Yeah, all of them, the whole set, all 8 of them.
Yeah, don't miss out on that. Spider, Shop Spider, £20.99. This one,
Yes, okay, so this one is the one I'm going to demonstrate for you as well.
Dear.
It's almost instant. You can see it in play and see it in action. This is your crocodile crackle. It has an enamel finish to it, so it's like a paintant colour. It is beautiful. That little drawer unit there, that mini one, is using the black. And you can see how the graduation of crackles is so varied depending on how thick you put it down.
That's amazing.
It's wonderful, and it keeps its gloss and its shine after it's dried. So it dries at that really fabulous. You know, like you get the handbags at that faux crocodile skin look. That's what this creates for you. It is wonderful.
I love that. How fabulous is that?
You get it in black, silver, and your gold as well. So you've got your jet black. You've also got it in the silver, and you've got it in the gold. Those are all your step twos. Never seen a metallic crackle before, but Cadence managed to do it because usually micas don't allow the paint to split, whereas with this it does.
What surface is going to put it on?
Okay, so if you're going to go onto different surfaces, plastic is absolutely fine.
Is that about the paint that you use, the surfaces?
Well, the thing...
Because I'm thinking about baubles.
Oh, baubles, it will work perfectly fine.
That'd
yeah,
be lovely.
it goes onto glass. If you're going to go onto glass with this, what I would suggest doing, and it's really interesting, and I don't think Cadence intentionally did this, but throughout experimenting with loads of different mediums, if you paint glassware with Cadence Aquastone Varnish matte or gloss, it will allow other mediums to adhere to it whilst remaining transparent. It's kind of like a primer. They do actually create primers. We're out of stock of those at the moment, and we are working on getting those back. But if you've got some Aquastone, give it a coat of that and then go on with this. But you were talking wood, metal, plaster, resin. It will go into plastic, all sorts of glassware for you.
You know the patina sprays?
Yes.
Can I incorporate crackle into that in any way? Or is it completely opposite ends of the spectrum?
Not entirely. I mean, you could do your patina spray on a board and then do step one of crackle and do you could do your clear crackle over the top, and then you could rub a wax in, and underneath the crackles would be patina. You could do that. See, there's loads of ways that would actually really work. It would look really, really nice. But what you could do first is seal the patina spray so that doesn't react with your crackle medium. Because patina spray, once it's set on the surface, it can still continue to react. It oxidizes over a long period of time. 6 hours it's done, but it will continue to corrode and work. If it gets in a moisture-heavy environment, it will corrode again. So you can seal it to stop that and then go on with your crackle.
I might have to do that. I might have to do that. Got that
That would
lady
look really
that arrived
nice.
the other day.
Yeah, it would look good.
Are you able to show the crackle on the rice paper?
Crackle and rice paper. In fact, actually, bear with me. I'll go and grab something. I know I've got a sample somewhere. I'll be 1 second. I can show it you.
Perfect. I'm going to do a recap while you do that of the best-selling products so far. 20% of your pouring bundle. Now then, between me and you, seriously, I used to look at it and go, I don't think that's for me. And then we had a go. It's incredibly freeing, because you literally can't change what you're going to get. It's brilliant. And then I started to watch a guy on YouTube called Joe M. Go and check him out. And what he does with paint pouring is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And then I got addicted. And I absolutely adore this technique. And I didn't think it would be for me, because I love symmetry. I don't like messy. This, amazing. And the fact that Cadence have gone to the trouble of making it all in one means that you don't have to think about measurements, about quantities, about how that's going to work. You get your silicone oil in here as well, which is perfect. And honestly, if you're looking for a gift for somebody for Christmas and they've never tried paint pouring, get them this. Or just buy it for you and have a go, because paint pouring, when we did, Stephanie and I did a Cadence retreat was it last year, the year before?
Could be the year before.
Good grief, that's gone really quickly. And I was quite concerned because my first class was paint pouring and we had 8 ladies on it, and I thought, are they going to enjoy this? Oh goodness, you should have seen them. They were dancing around the academy. They were so happy when they'd done it. They were just, honestly, we had the big bottles of the paint. It all sold out, literally, between those 8 people that came on that show. It's brilliant. But the best bit was they kept disappearing out of Stephanie's class, and she's like, where do they keep going? I'm like, they're going to check on their acrylic pours, because it continues. Those cells, when you get cells, honestly, it's magic. And I'm really pleased that we've added in the silicone oil for you, because this is what they call a chameleon. So you do your pour, and then you go in with a cocktail stick with the tiniest amount of silicone on and just dot it, and it moves and creates all those cells. It's phenomenal, isn't it? Look at that. Imagine that on a tabletop.
Wow.
That would look incredible. So please, please have a go. Honestly, you'll fall in love with it. It is brilliant. So 20% of that, a quarter of the stock of the Venetian Touch has allocated. So if you want to have a play with that, that's a cracking one. And also Spider Crackle, 15% of that.
Wow, okay.
Has also been used. Now Tracy is asking, are you able to show the crackle on rice paper? There you go.
Here it is. This is your Spider Crackle on rice paper. This is one of the rice papers we have on the show. And what I've done here is I used the antique brown one over the top of the entire rice paper, and then once it was dry, I rubbed in Cadence white gesso.
From
so you
that
can see.
to that.
There you go.
Isn't that amazing?
It's unbelievable. So it allows it to be transparent,
Love that,
but you
David.
infill the crackle areas.
Oh, I love that.
So I literally just use white gesso to rub into all those areas. That was it, and then wipe it back with a baby wipe.
That's stunning.
And the other crackle as well that we have out on the show, and I've covered the rice paper with this too. This is your mosaic eggs crackle. Okay, so it dries really glossy. Okay, so you can see the shine and the gloss coming off of that one there. It's like a proper old school painting, but all of the crackle there, if you literally crack an eggshell, you can see the way that it cracks. It diverts into all these sort of little islands. It's like when you zoom out on a map. That's exactly what it creates here for you. It always has these sort of angles in the crackle, and then I rubbed black wax into it.
Look at that. So from that rice paper to that frame. They're glorious, aren't they? It's the kind of thing you'd find in Chatsworth, though,
Yeah, it
isn't
is.
it?
It absolutely is, and you can do it in your own home, and it's transparent. I've always wanted transparent crackle mediums, and Cadence produce the finest. Look at that there. When I dip it so it shines off it, you can see all of that crackling.
It's amazing.
Over the top.
Absolutely amazing. Right, David, shall we pour?
Shall we pour?
Yes, please.
Let's do some pouring.
Let's do it.
Righty ho, let's go. Okay, so lots of different things to be able to share with you during the show, but there's quite a few I'd like to be able to introduce you to. Now, we have got the opportunity to do a chain pull pour, and I think that creates a beautiful finish, and it's
nice.
exactly this sort of effect that you see up here. So this is a chain pull pour, and what you do is you create a base layer, so a movement bed, if you like, and basically the entire base of the canvas is with open acrylic, and you load up something like a bead of chain of pearls or some roller blind chain to create different sized ones. You can really sort of play with what you're going to work with. So we're going to have a go at this for you and show you how it works. We've got some canvases. We were hoping to have them on the show, but unfortunately we're just really, really busy. So we've got them on the website, so please do check those out, all right? Now, for every project to do, I'm going to line underneath here with another layer just so I can clear up, and it just keeps it nice and, well, clean. But if I was doing this at home like I usually do, I've got a big tray and it all just goes in there, and I line the bottom of that with greaseproof paper and you peel off, of course, any acrylic that's dried.
Brilliant.
So we're going to raise the canvas up. Okay, so I'm just using some old cups from our candle making and resin, that sort of stuff. And I'm going to raise the canvas up on some cups because we need it to be elevated. We need to be able to get all the way around the edges. Now, as your acrylic paints come to you, they're all pre-mixed, so you don't need to do anything. You literally just shake and go. But what I'm going to start by doing is spreading the paint out onto my canvas. I'm just going to find my best palette knife, which is in here somewhere, I believe. If it's not, where have you gone? In fact, we can always use something else. I've got all sorts in here that'll work. So what we're going to do is take the dark blue. Now, the reason why I'm using the deepest shade is because it's going to stand out really well against everything else. And we need to basically paste this over the entire canvas. Now, typically I would paint it dark first, just so it would avoid any darker areas, but it doesn't matter. It's full coverage. So we're going to go on with the pouring paint.
Oh, look at that.
And you want...
it's fluid, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's fluid.
I see it moving already.
Here we go. So start to cover your entire canvas. Now you could start tilting this to cover it all, but you might lose some over the edge, so we're avoiding any wastage where possible.
Okay.
And already, even though it's a single colour, you can see it reacting in areas. Now heat will increase reaction with acrylic paints. You can use a blowtorch. If you use a heat gun, it won't be hot enough. It might just start to dry the paint.
Yeah.
It needs to be scorching hot.
It is a brilliant thing, that.
It's amazing to see.
It is amazing.
What I'm intrigued to try is acrylic pouring paint mixed in with resin and see what that does. See how
that's a good shout.
Yeah, and have a go and see how that reacts. So I'm spreading this across the entire canvas. In fact, this worked way better than the palette knife. I'm really glad I found this instead. So I'm just using my scraper to cover the entire canvas, and that will sit and rest. There we go. So got all that nice and covered. You need to make sure it's a pretty even layer across.
Yeah.
Just wants to be a nice film of paint. Okay. There we go. Scrape any excess off of there and that'll just level itself out.
Lovely.
Now what we need to do is create our bead of colour. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the thinner chain for this one, and we can see what it will look like as well with the larger beads. But to do so, we need to create a little bit of a breakup of colour. Oh my goodness.
Don't think our lid wasn't shut, was
That
it?
lid wasn't on. Make sure your lids are closed.
Yeah, make sure they are.
And that, yeah, definitely make sure your lids are closed and start to put some colour out. I'm putting it directly onto this bin liner here. There we go, like that. And then let's go in with another colour now. So I'm just going to rub my hands as I do this. Is it a bit flown over there?
I don't know, I'm just going to check the floor.
Oh, okay. I think we're good.
You think
Oh,
we're
there's
good?
there's a
there
spot.
is. Yeah, there's bits.
Oh, there is.
It's all right.
Oh, Mel's got on clean-up duty. Thank you so much, Mel.
That's all right.
Clean-up crew in the house. Right,
Absolutely.
okay. So a
Team.
little bit of red.
Teamwork?
Yeah.
No, that's a bit of card love.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? The old trickery. And then we're going to go in with some yellow. Nice, vibrant, bright colours. So red, white and yellow at the moment. And then I think what we'll do is introduce some of this wonderful sort of aqua colour of our blue. Now
love that
again,
colour.
it's so nice, this one. It reminds me of the one that's in the handy lacquers actually.
Absolutely.
And then pop this just in between in areas to break that up just a little bit. There we go. Oh, let's put a bit at the top too. Now, that white is going to be really useful in this combination because it's going to be a striking colour and it's going to break it up. Now, what we want to do, and if the first one goes wrong, I say the word wrong. The wrong is the wrong word to use. If it doesn't turn out the way you'd have hoped, you can do it again. You can swipe back over with your blue and you can continue to mix it. Don't worry, it is a process that you can just keep on going with, but have fun with it. Now, what we need to do first is land the chain at the top of the paint all the way up here, okay? So we need to sit inside that acrylic like this and just layer it down into that paint. Okay, just like that. So you're layering the whole chain down into the paint and then just slightly pull. Okay, you want to make sure that all of those little tiny balls are all covered in paint. Okay,
Right.
so now I'm going to push a brush and just push all of the chain into the paint like this, just to make sure it is fully coated. Okay, just like that. And then what we're going to do is I pop my brush in some water. We're going to lift up the chain, all right?
Right.
And you want to pick it up and to just about where the paint starts, about an inch away from that.
Okay.
Pull it up out of all of that liquid paint,
Right.
like this, and you're going to take it directly to your canvas and just let it land, okay? And just zigzag it ever so slightly to create like a fluted zigzag like this, like a fluted lily.
Like snakes and ladders.
That's it. And then just taper it off down to the bottom towards yourself like that.
Wow.
Now that's set inside the canvas like this, all we need to do now is pull. We want to pull nice and gently. So what you want to do is pull it towards yourself like this. Keep it straight.
Wow.
And then you get this wonderful
Look
fluted
at
chain.
that.
It's absolutely gorgeous. It is amazing. I love this so, so much. Now, as I look at this, I've realised I want a bit more white in there.
Okay.
Some of my colours were a little bit dark, so I'm going over with a little bit more white just to break that up a tiny bit more. And then before we put our chain back in, I'm actually going to wipe it down. And the reason for that is the blue is very prominent on the base of this canvas, but it has to be to show all the colours off. So we're just going to take the chain, and I'm just going to do a little wipe, just to take a lot of the paint off.
Yep.
There we go. And we're going to go back in. Okay, so let's lay our chain back down. Just like that. Let it drop. Sit into the paint. There we go, like this. Let it settle.
Cool, David.
There we go. We can actually just fold that back over and push it in. There we go.
Yeah, look.
Look at that. There we are. And then pick up again. This time we're going to do a slightly shorter one. So pick it up, let it land where it wants to go. Just there's fine. And start to zigzag.
Wow.
Wake your way outwards in the middle like that. And then taper it off towards yourself again. Let it sit for a second, because as it sits there, look at how that paint is starting to bleed out ever so slightly.
Wow.
And then you pull. Look at how now that extra element of white.
That's amazing. Come on, guys, you have to do that, don't
Isn't
you?
it fun?
Isn't it amazing?
It's so good. It's honestly one of my favourite things to do with pouring paints. I'm fixated by it, and look how little it's used. I've got no overspill of the blue at all onto the base of here, and all I've used is a little blob from each bottle to actually fill the chain up. So again, and look how many chain pours you could do with this. You could just keep on going for hours.
That's brilliant.
So again, we're going to pick up.
Oh, look at that.
Pick it up out of the paint, and we're going to do another one. Just land it, that's fine. Start to zigzag, just like that. Swoop it in. This one I'm going to taper off there, and again, slowly and gradually pull towards yourself. There you go. And there you have your fluted lilies painted with a chain pull. How
stunning is that?
Now let this dry, and what you could then do is go over with your crackle transparent, crackle over the top of it, and then you could rub wax into it. You could do your mica sprays on top of here. There's so much you could do. You don't have to leave it there. You could do loads more elements on top of this. It would look absolutely beautiful in a frame and then aquastoned.
Yeah,
but that is a really simple way in how you can create something effective. I think that meter of chain was like £1 from a DIY shop, next to nothing. And then just keep the same one. Once your chain has got all that paint on it like that, don't let it dry, just dump it straight into some water and give it a stir around just like that. And the brass ones are the best. The plastic ones aren't so good because they're connected by thread. The chain ones are better. But other than that, you can use beads as well. There's nothing wrong with you using pearls and beads.
I love that.
Yeah.
Right, let's give David a few minutes to just tidy up, and let's recap what we've got on the show for you. So you're pouring all in one from Cadence at a tremendous price. $29.99 is a brilliant try me price. If you've never tried acrylic pours before, please give it a go, because I was sat where you were going, no, I'm not interested in that, it's messy, wastes too much paint. Absolutely you don't. You find ways, because you're all creative, you find ways to use that waste, whether it's going into a jewellery bezel, whether you're using it and cutting it out with a pair of scissors and making all your different shapes with it. It's a brilliant, brilliant process, and you'll thoroughly enjoy it. So shop bundle, $29.99 will get you that. So you get all 6 colours plus a bottle of silicone oil. Now, I'll get David to talk to you about silicone oil when we go back to him, because you do not want to overuse it. You need the tiniest amount of silicone oil. There's already silicone oil inside with the pouring medium and the paint, but you can add a couple of drops, will completely change the look and feel. Honestly, even if you're picking up a tiny bead on the bottom of a cocktail stick to do the chameleon pour, you use that and you'll probably get 8 or 9 dots out of that one bit. You don't want a slick residue, an oil residue on the top of your canvas. If you do, there's ways of getting rid of it, but you're wasting your oil. So just try one without, then try one adding a couple of little bits in. And you don't need to do big pieces. It could be small canvases that you can put on the front of a card. It doesn't have to be big pieces. You just mix less paint. You still get that effect. So shop bundle will get you that for $29.99. 35% of it is allocated and in people's baskets. Now, Venetian Touch. I'm just going to bring this board up because this demonstrates this product perfectly. Did you do this when you were at Cadence?
Yeah, that was one over there.
So what you do with this, if you've ever seen people doing foam marble on walls, it's that kind of paint that they will use. Now you're going to get your 3 different colours. So you're going to get your light mint green, your ultramarine green and your royal blue. And then your white one is your clear wax. And what you do is you take it with a palette knife and you burnish it, and you literally just keep layering up those paints and polishing it until you get that. There is no varnish on this whatsoever, and you can see how the composition of that paint allows it. It's almost like it crushes it, isn't it? And it crushes it and smooths it like plaster, but you get this amazing look. I mean, that as a starting point for a mixed media piece is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And these are just on our MDF boards. You'll find these on our website. These are brilliant, guys, if you want to try different techniques before you go on to the piece that may go on your wall. This is a brilliant, brilliant product. Your marble spray over this. will be
Ooh.
absolutely magnificent. So if
Yes.
you've got that, treat yourself to that. Now, these should be what? £15 each.
Yes.
You're getting all 4, so you're getting your 3 paints and your wax. What else can I use that wax with?
You can use your wax. Wax is it comes with a Venetian touch, but it will go over any polished, clear surface, anything that's sealed already. So you can use it on top of an acrylic pour to polish that up. You can use it on the top of decorative painting. You can use it with cut and use foam, polish it in like that. You can also use it as a furniture wax as well.
Wow.
If you've decorated a piece of furniture, you can seal the top of it with that, and you can tint it as well if you wanted to do so.
I'm not going to lie. I paid $19.99
For the wax.
For that.
Yeah, for the wax on its own.
Seriously.
Nothing stopping you.
That is phenomenal, but you'll get your paints included as well. Shop Touch, $19.99 will get you all 4 of those pots. And don't forget, guys, these prices are before your discounts. Now, a quarter of the stock on that one is allocated. Let's have another look at these rice papers, shall we? I desperately want to do speech bubbles on this, because can you imagine?
So good.
They're having a proper gossip, aren't they?
They're
I love it.
gossiping.
It's like me, Stephanie and Amanda having a proper gossip. We are though, aren't we? Way back when. And that's definitely Amanda with a hat on.
Look at all that
dressed
mess David's left in
I
the
know.
corner.
Can you believe the state of that sink?
Honestly, put all them
Honestly.
acrylic pours in that studio and just left them there.
I know, right? How rude. You can imagine, can't you? I love this picture. I think it's brilliant. I might just get these to do that and put it on the wall at home
Yeah,
and
they're
see how many
funny.
people notice it.
Just
I
stuff
love
like
doing
that.
stuff like that.
Honestly, though, you'd find a lot of artwork like that. It's expensive because people do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like, we've got a big painting of the girl with the pearl earring, and
Yeah.
she's blowing a massive bubble gum.
Bubble gum.
And it's different,
It
but
is.
it's a play on traditional artwork.
Yeah, I love it. So you're going to get that one. Now, these are Cadence rice papers. They're A3 and they are absolutely fabulous. Get your crackles over these. They look stunning. Look at that.
So cool. I love
Funny,
them.
aren't they?
They're
They used to
amazing.
dress.
She
Brilliant.
could have a speech bubble. I'm absolutely
could.
boiling under
Are
here.
you kidding me?
I always used to think when they
That's
painted
brilliant.
pictures like that, how long did they have to sit there?
I know, right? That's lovely.
That is
That
so
reminds me
cute.
of Peggy.
Yeah,
Doesn't
me
it?
too.
Your
Little
old
Jack
dog.
Russell.
Yeah. And then you've got that one with the kittens. Oh, apparently there's a cat cafe 10 minutes from here. Have you ever heard of a cat cafe?
I've heard of it.
I'd never heard of
it, but I
them.
didn't know there was one near here.
Yeah, 10 minutes away apparently. Me and you need to go. Can we
Oh,
go?
I love
Please,
that.
Can we go?
Yes, can we go to the
Let's
cat
go.
cafe?
Me and you, date.
Apparently there's a Chihuahua one somewhere and I want to go
Is
to that
there?
one. Yeah, I love Chihuahuas. They're so cute.
We need to do that. I'm going to a cat cafe.
Cat
with
cafe.
you.
Oh, we can
That'll be
sit with
ace.
cats.
I know. Love it. Right, anyway, back to this. Short rice. Random, $11.99. 15% of those are now allocated. My brain's a bit like that today, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
After yesterday, I'm like, brilliant. Right, Handy. If you've never tried the Handy lacquer, please give it a go. It's brilliant. Get all your old wine bottles out the recycling and do this. Imagine those as a lamp base.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that would look
The
exquisite, wouldn't
the
it?
finish this creates is unbelievable.
It
It's
is.
an unreal paint.
If you think about number 10 Downing Street door, I've always loved that door. Not sure I love what goes on inside, but I love the door, right? That really high shine gloss, that's the finish that you'll get with this. It is absolutely superb. It leaves no brush marks whatsoever. It's a stunning product. Shop Handy, $19.99. I actually really like that colour combination. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like my craft room, that. It's
It's
really
a lovely,
funky, isn't
lovely
it?
set,
It
yeah.
is really, really pretty. Shop Handy, $19.99. Now then, this set next, your crackles, your spider crackle, you're going to get your base, so step 1, you'll get 4 of step 1. And then you get almost like a mocha colour in there. You get one that's got a slight blue, and don't think it's going to come out really dense and opaque in colour. It's almost translucent. It's lovely. Then you're also going to get your antique brown in there, so slightly darker. And then you get your transparent. So if you don't want any colour with your crackles, then that was the one that you're going to use. £20.99. It's going to get you all 4 sets. That's working out at less than £5 after your club discount.
That's
For a
crazy.
2-part crackle. That's brilliant, brilliant value for money. 25% of this one is allocated and in people's baskets. The next one, I do like this. I like this crackle, Shop Croc. It's your crocodile crackle. It's a 2-step again, and you get 1, 2, 3 of your step ones, and then this is why I love this. You get the black. You also get a silver, and you get an alternate gold. It's very, very, very unusual to get metallics in crackles, but Cadence have absolutely nailed it. Shop croc, $17.99. I can use this on card, right?
Yeah, you can use it on card, paper, you can use it on all sorts. I'm trying to think of what I can squeeze in to show you, because I really want you to see how that crackle works, and the handy and another pouring technique. I've got three.
Got lots going on, haven't you?
Shall I quickly show you the crackle?
Yes, let's
really
quickly
quickly
do the crackle.
Yeah.
And just while you're getting ready for
great.
that, Shop Mosaic will get you the Mosaic crackle. Is that the one that was on the drawers?
That was the one that was on the ladies.
Shop Eggs.
Yeah, on the
That's
three
one that
ladies.
was on the ladies. Shop Eggs will get you that eggshell crackle, $8.99. Right.
Okay, crocodile crackle. Quickly show you how this works. You've got step 1 and step 2. Step 1, I've already painted onto the MDF coaster. That's already on there. It's dried tacky, so literally it'd pick up on my finger. I put paint on it, don't matter. But it would pick up on my finger. It's gone really tacky. Then step 2, we've got the black here. Give it a good shake while the lid's on. And then I'm going to put this directly onto the surface. Okay, it's like a lacquer, jet black.
Love that.
So you're going to paint this evenly over the entire. Okay, over the entire. Don't worry about getting it on the surface. I don't mind going over the edge, and don't worry about going over where you've just painted as well. It's not like you have to be quick. Okay, so I'm going all the way over with this, and then you can let it naturally do its thing. Okay, or you can speed it up.
Oh, good.
So if we're going with our hairdryer and start to get this one going, we can get a little bit of crackle already starting forward, and you can see how it works. I absolutely love this. It takes around about 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and I can already see it starting. It's already beginning to work. If I hold this up towards you.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Look at that. It's already going.
Okay, I have a question. If I put a Dora metallic, hybrid metallic down first, it'll show through the crackles?
All the crackles will be metallic.
Oh, that with the metallic, black with the metallic underneath.
So you can see where I've put it down thicker and where I've put it down thinner. So this here was much thinner, this over here is much thicker. So that's how quick and easy it is to work with this crackle medium. And I'm adding heat to it, which is really forcing it to dry, but you're getting a fabulous paint and enamel finish with this.
So you've done step 1 first and let it dry?
Yeah, let it dry. That takes about half an hour to dry at room temperature. Don't heat that one up with a hairdryer, let it do its thing. But I'm going to stop that there so we can squeeze something else in. But that was really quickly showing you.
That's amazing.
And that's now dry.
I love that.
Isn't it beautiful?
Absolutely stunning.
It's so good. And that is the crocodile crackle for you.
That is glorious,
Quick and easy to use. Whilst we've got this bin liner out, instead of chucking it in the bin.
Annette is asking, can you use crackle on resin?
Crackle on resin? Yes, you can do.
Oh,
absolutely.
Can you?
You can use it on resin cast, and you can use it on epoxy resin as well. Just make sure it's cured. Absolutely fine and good to go.
Oh,
Annette. I know, right? I know.
There's a game changer, right?
Definitely.
Oh, I love that.
So whilst we've got this out, what I'm going to do...
I think we need to take about 6 months off work.
Oh, you put it forward.
Wow, saw that bus coming. Reversed as well, look, got me both times.
So Mel's had an idea.
And then we can just sit in academy and play. And come up with all these
because then we could say to Stephanie, then we'll have loads more ideas to share with everyone. So it's work experience, it's training course.
It is.
Yeah, it's fundamental.
Never going to happen.
No.
But, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was very fortunate to have the week of going to Cadence. That's something I'll never forget.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Right, what I've done here is I've created just a padded cushion out of some kitchen towel. You could use a tea towel for this or an old towel, whatever you don't mind potentially getting some paint on. That needs to sit underneath here. Now, the handy lacquered paint, I've showed you how to do direct gloss work with this, but you can do some fun techniques with it.
Okay.
I'm going to actually use a glass plate and we're going to rock it into, of course, our tissue underneath here. Now, what we need to do is we need to pour out our paints, okay? So look at how they...
look at that.
They are a dream. It's just, look at
that
how...
That colour's stunning.
If you left that to drip off of there, you would have that enamelled just like that. And it dries exactly how it looks wet.
It does.
So it will look like that when it's dry. Exactly the same. It will not change in appearance at all. It'll be beveled, it'll be domed. It will have that encapsulated enamel feel to it. So we're going to pour some of it out here onto our, on our bin liner. Okay, you could use greaseproof paper or cling film for this. Then I'm just going to go in with the orange. We'll just use these two colours for this project. put some of that
I
here.
love pink and orange together.
Oh, me too. This is a wonderful combo. I mean, look at that.
Isn't it?
It's gorgeous colours. And then I'll probably leave it at that. Might add some more. It could be good to go. And then we're going to fold our bag in like this. And then what we're going to do is use our scraper again just to smooth this down inside here. Okay. And then if we open this back up,
oh,
look at that beautiful colour that we've created.
Oh, that's fab.
So now we can do 2 like Murano glass plates.
Love that.
Because we press down our glassware and rock it into the lacquered paint. Okay, rock it into it like this, push it all up underneath. Make sure you're covering all of that glassware with that paint. Make sure that bag meets the glass all over. Really, really easy to do. Just like this, look, there we are. And then all you then want to do is peel the plate away and you've got your very own.
Superb.
You've got your stunning, what looks like Murano glass.
Wow.
And that will then dry lacquered on the back of the glass.
That's amazing.
How quick and easy is that?
That's beautiful,
It's
David.
stunning. Right, okay, we might have got quick time to do a pour.
Oh, okay. Let's do quick time to do a pour.
Do you want to see if we can do it?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm going to take that away.
That's brilliant.
Really quick and easy.
Absolutely brilliant. How lovely is that?
I know, and there's so many different effects, and that was one dropping some metallic in there as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so same effect, different colours, dropping metallics in there, so you can do it in loads of different processes.
That's
it's
fabulous,
wonderful.
David. I love it.
Right, the next one. Oh, I probably might not have time. I don't know. We'll try.
Let's try and see where we get to.
So I've got a cup here filled with stencil brushes just to weigh it down. I was going to fill it with water, but I know I'd knock it over, so I filled it with something weighty. Okay, pop the canvas on top of it, just like that. And then what we're going to do, in fact, I'm going to put that on there so it's squared. There we are. That's a bit better, I think. And then what we're going to do is add our acrylics to the top. So we're going to add some red, like that. We're going to add some orange. Okay, we're going to add some yellow as well. This is the one where we will get some dripping down the side. Yep. That's fine.
But you save it all.
Leave it
to dry. So do it in a place where you don't need to move the plastic underneath. That would be my advice.
Absolutely. So I'm going to do it all like this. Just let it swirl so it wraps around the edges. We want it to drip down those edges. Oh, look at that. I'm really satisfied by that colour already.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It's amazing. Now what we're going to do is sit that now on top of the cup. Just make sure it's all wrapping around there. If your colour won't spread, just tease it ever so slightly with your finger like that onto the canvas and it'll encourage it to start to spread down. Okay, then what we're going to do... Oh my goodness.
You've got a bit of paint on your hands there, love.
It's a good job about them gloves,
Thank
right?
goodness for gloves.
And then we're going to grab a cup and we're going to add the dark blue into the cup, okay? Just like that. Not much, you don't need much at all. And then we're going to add some silicone oil, okay? So the silicone oil is now going to go in there as well. So we're now adding additional oil. About 6 to 8 drops have gone in there.
Okay.
And then we're going to mix that all together, okay? So mix that together, that silicone oil and that acrylic inside there. I'm going to put a little bit more acrylic in just to even that out a little bit. There we go. Mix these together. So now you've got a really highly concentrated acrylic mixture with silicone in. So that contains far more silicone than any 4 of these colours do put together. So then what we're going to do is we're going to pour this down just one edge of our canvas.
Right.
Okay, and I'm going very, very fast with this, so I might not be able to, I might end up rushing it, but
you'll get an idea.
You'll get an idea, hopefully, because I've got a finished one to show you. So you want to put it all the way down the edge, and then you do something called an acetate swipe. So you get your acetate, and you're going to just gently rest it on the top of the dark blue, like this, and you swipe it across the colours, and wait for the cells to form.
Oh, I love that.
Look at that.
Oh, I need to do that. That's Sunday for me, that.
So as this starts to diffuse, you'll get this.
Look at that.
I know. Look at all the cells.
That's amazing.
Look at that. Oh my word.
Oh,
it's working
cells.
really well.
I love cells.
Let it do its thing. That'll look like this in half an hour. Look how big they're getting.
That's amazing.
It's so fun and easy to do.
This afternoon when it's developed, we'll get Emily to do a picture of that and put it on our social. That is, look at that. How satisfying is that?
I know, and you can push them as well. Look at that.
Never.
You can push all your cells.
Oh, I
move
love
them.
that.
Yeah.
That's blinking brilliant, David. Thank you.
No, thank you. We've
Fitting
squeezed
so
them in.
much in. Yeah, absolutely. Well done there. Right, I'm going next door to be with Lily for an hour. Luxury stickers. They're not from us. We've some that we bought in before we got the machine, but they are absolutely beautiful. I know. So join me in a few minutes' time. Go and grab yourself something to eat and a cuppa, and we'll see you back here in about 5 minutes. Thank you for joining.